If you're here on live, hello. If you're here on replay, just hashtag replay. And I've chosen to talk about why, discovering why. If you've got any questions, just pop them in and I'll be happy to answer them. Just a little bit about me. I'm Danielle and I am a personal fitness coach. I am a fitness trainer. And it's one reason I do it is because I believed it was the one thing I was good at. It was the one way I got attention as a child. And yes, this all adds up. So listen in. This is how I got my good attention as a child. I ran really fast. I swam really well. And, you know, you give a child 7 years of life and you create their whole future. So my first 7 years of my life was built upon performing physically. And that's my why. I had to discover that later in life. And especially when I went into different job roles. And I didn't have the confidence to actually believe I would have fitted those job roles. I became an engineer, and you have to have somewhat a mathematical mind. And I used to believe I couldn't do it, but I did it. But why did I do it? Right? So that's why today I wanted to talk about discovering why. And even though I'm talking about health and well-being, you're welcome to apply this to anything in your life. Okay? It can be relationships, it can be studying, it can be anything you want it to be. Your job, maybe just looking to reach a goal, go traveling, whatever it is, you can apply the same formula. Okay? So, discovering our why in health and well-being. Hello, it's lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. Why are we here this morning? I don't think we ask ourselves this question enough. Why did I wake up this morning? And even though we do it every day, we misunderstand that there is a reason why we do it. Why we're here right now. So, why are you watching this video? Something triggered you, motivated you to want to come here and discover why you do what you do. Morning, Catherine. It's lovely to see you. Thanks for joining us. You know, why did I brush my hair this morning? Because I wanted to make a professional impression. I wanted to look nice, okay? I didn't want to show up with my sleepy head. So everything we do has a motive. The thing is, we haven't discovered or become aware of why we do it. And when it comes to our health and well-being, especially if we've never applied health and well-being in our lives effectively, we've done it, we eat, we sleep, we walk, we do stuff we have to do to stay well. And our body automatically heals itself when there's an infection. Our body has an immune system that fixes ourselves if we fail to be consciously in control of it. Our why is always happening. We just aren't aware of it. So, when we discover our why, everything makes sense. Everything makes sense, you know? So why did I brush my hair this morning? Oh, I'm going to brush my hair because I'm going to go live. That's why I'm doing it. Because I want to look nice, you know? Why am I going to wear that dress to the party? Because you're going to impress somebody there. There's someone you want to get their attention and you're going to wear it because of that. That is your why. And you might not know that that is your why, but it is. Here's a negative spin on it. Why aren't you going to that party? Because that person is going to be there. That is a why. Okay? And in health and well-being, why am I walking my children to school? Because I don't have time to get my fitness in. So I'm going to do a walk there and brisk walk home. That's my fitness time. That's my health time. That's my me time. Why are you eating carrots all the time? Because I want to improve my eyesight, that's a good joke. But, this goes a little bit deeper. Why are you eating 10 grapes a day, Sarah Lee? Hello, Lisa. Hello, Mark. Welcome. Why are you eating 10 grapes a day, Sarah Lee? It's because we're on the Body Blast course, and that's our mission. We're eating 10 grapes every day, at least. Why though? Because I want to feel good. Because grapes have so many amazing attributes to them that it could help my body to heal. And when we take the why out of our life, not just in health and well-being, life feels so confusing, okay? Life feels so confusing when we don't know why. Let me give you this example. If any of you are married, you can relate to this. Why did I get married? So in the moment you're getting married, you know why. You love this person, that person comes across as if they love you, and it is, wow, it's beautiful, everybody's making a fuss, you're gonna get married. Let's go 10 years down the road. And you're asking yourself, why did I marry this person? Why did I take that job? Remember to apply this to whatever you got going on now and you're feeling confused. Why did I take this job? Okay? And all we have to do is go back to that first day and remember why. Okay? And one thing I do encourage people to do, especially in health and well-being, is to write down why. Write down why. So let's use the Body Blast for an example. With our Body Blast, we get a booklet, okay? You get a booklet before you start your course. And in there, you have to write down why you joined the Body Blast and what you'd like to achieve. Now, why do I do that? Why I do that is because I know we are all forgetful creatures. We're very forgetful. And on week 3, you feel like, oh, this is a waste of time. I'm not doing it anymore. And that feeling comes across because we've forgotten why. We've forgotten why. Okay? Now, in health and well-being, knowing why you're doing it is gonna keep you going on, which brings me on to the healthy habits part of it. So once you know that you're walking to school because you don't have the time, you got a car, you could drive to school, it's only a mile away. You could drive, get stuff done, come back, drink your coffee, eat cakes all day and do nothing. You have decided, right, for the next 90 days, I'm walking the kids to school and walking home really fast because I don't have the time to clean up the house, or I don't have the time to go into work or catch the train and do fitness or get to the gym. So you see, you can write this down. This is just an example. So why am I walking? Can be anywhere. It doesn't have to be to school. Why am I walking? And you can put down 3 reasons. I am walking to school. Why? Because I will save time. I will have self-care time. And because I can't get to the gym. Okay? That's 3 basic reasons why. And now what you've done, you've broken down the barriers. Okay? So you've seen that you don't have the time to do what you have to do, but you still have to do the school run. Okay? I'm all about opportunity here. This is all about creating possibility. Remember, everybody has an opportunity. Everybody. There's never a but big enough to stop you. So, I don't have the time. Okay? Time management. I don't have the time is my reason why I can't get to the gym. So, that is why I'm doing a walk to school rather than a drive. 3rd reason, I don't have time to, get the shopping done. Okay, I don't have time to get the shopping done. That is why I'm going to do a walk. Okay, you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone here. Okay? Walking is the freest way to take care of your health and well-being. And 3, maybe you feel like you don't have the money. You know, some people can't afford to go to the gym, believe it or not. So you write down those 3 reasons, and remember, apply this to anything. It doesn't matter what you apply it to. Let me give you another one on, let's look at jobs, okay? So this one is very dear to my heart because I come from a culture, and I believe this is a human thing. I don't think it is just a cultural thing. But, you know, let's apply it just because I've experienced it. So we've got this idea that success looks like having to leave your country, leave your island, and move to another country or another island just to get money. And when you get there, the way to get money is to work really, really hard, long hours, you know, every day. And hopefully, if you work long and hard enough, by the time you're around 60, whilst you've been living in that foreign country, someone's been back on your island building a house. And by the time you're 60, if you're lucky, by the time you're 40, you can go and live in that house and not have to worry about it being built anymore or having to pay for it anymore. Now, there's a why behind that. You see, we haven't become aware of it. Now, in my own personal belief, this has come about because it's been indoctrinated into us that that is what we have to do. That looks like success to us as a people, okay? Having a house on a certain place looks successful. Now, when we dig a little bit deeper, we have to see that we've chosen it to be our motivator. So we're motivated to do that. Why? So 1, I have to leave the country. Why? Because my island doesn't have enough money. You see, so we're motivated to leave. Why? Because of money. Right? That's why we do it. 2, I really want to build a house. Okay? That's a motivator in itself. They go hand in hand. I'm going because I want to build my house. That's my motivator. Why? I want to build my own house. And 3, now you're on this other island or in England or in wherever you are, in America or in Ascension. Why are you doing this job? I hate my job. You hear people complain, I hate my job, I hate what I do. And people say, well, why are you doing it? And it goes back to these 2 things. Why? Because there's no money in my country and I really want to build my house. So I'm doing this job. Okay? Now, if nobody's ever told you this before, and you've never heard it this explicitly, I hope that I didn't dampen your dreams, and I hope I didn't offend you. But sometimes, if you feel that you're doing something and your why is out of whack, if you sit down and look at them, your why will make it so clear whether it is worth doing. And this is what I want to get to. Because you and your time and your energy is so valuable and so needed that your why has to be in line with your purpose. If not, there is total chaos and confusion and anger and frustration. I've sat down sometimes and thought, why on earth am I doing this and helping it? And I go on a right, come blame me. And then when I sit down and analyze why, because I love it, because I'm free, because my time is my own, because I get to see my children whenever I want, because I don't have to travel abroad and go to a war. That's why. And when I line my why up, it makes that moment seem worth it. It makes me grateful for it. Or it makes me analyze, holy crap, is this what I want to be doing? Do I want to be doing this all my life, getting paid for nothing, or doing this and being treated that way? Do I want to be here struggling and when I can be having children, having a family. You see, our why isn't meant to offend us. It's meant to empower us. And if we don't discover our why in everything we do, life gets so confusing. Okay, if you got any questions or you feel like I've completely confused you, let me know. If we're on track and I'm making a little bit of sense, let me know. So I know this is a very deep conversation, but it had to be had, and I feel like it's a great time to do it stepping into 2020. So discover your why. Okay, what I would like you to do before I come back next time, I believe it's in January, is I want you to take one aspect of your life. If you can, take health and well-being. So if you would like to get abs, maybe you'd like to lift a certain amount of weight, maybe you'd like to go from couch to 5K, okay? Maybe you just want to get some weight control. Take that why, write it down, and put 3 reasons under it why you want it, okay? Just 3 reasons. That's all you got to do. You could do that in like 10 minutes. But I want you to put your heart into it as well, okay? Because this next bit we're going to talk about, and remember we're talking about committing to a healthy lifestyle, not struggling to commit. Because one thing I find, now like I mentioned in the beginning, I spent all my childhood getting attention by being good at sports. Okay, I ain't afraid to admit that, okay? I sucked at maths. I think the only teacher who liked me was my English teacher because I actually like writing. And I sucked at everything that was academic. Come sports day, I was everybody's superstar. Everybody's like, woo, go Danielle. And that was how I got my attention. I got my mom's attention, you know? I got my grandparents' attention. I got a shiny medal, you know? If you don't believe me, I've still got them as well. Someone gifted it to me. So my point is here, it's been easy for me to commit to a healthy lifestyle because all my childhood years, from the age of 3, remember, you get a child before he's 7, you make a man, the church said, right? If you haven't researched, you'll find out. That's what the church said. And before we're 7, we create a nice little program that will carry us through the rest of our life. So my programming was, I am fast, I am strong, I am fit, I'm the fastest, I'm the fittest, I'm this, I'm that. And then I developed ways to get fitter and stronger and faster. So my body and my mind is conditioned to this habit. That's why committing to a healthy lifestyle, I love chocolate though, don't get me wrong. My eating isn't as best as it could be. I eat a chocolate a day. But besides from that, when it comes to moving and my body is in good health. And that's because I've committed unconsciously to a healthy habit. Now, as you know, as we get older, now I'm 30. I've got habits that I wouldn't like to have. And I'm going to use myself for this one just as an example. And you can apply this to anything you want. Now, I am committing to a happier form of living. Okay? And the thing with mindset and happiness and being consciously present is if we aren't in the habit of it, it can be a struggle. The same like walking or eating 10 grapes, at least 10 grapes a day, can all be a struggle to begin with. Because we have to remember we've had 30 years, so it only takes 7 years, but we've had 30, maybe more years of habitual living that hasn't been empowering to what we want to achieve now. Okay, so I get my moments where I take something very, very personal and I go in my little bubble of sulks. I go in my little bubble of sulks and I sacrifice my happiness because someone said blah, blah, blah. And I heard what I wanted to hear. They said blah, 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 but I heard what I wanted to hear. Because remember, I'm seeking attention here. It's all about me. And my way to get attention is what? Doing fitness. And when I'm not getting that attention, I make it about me. I make it personal. They say blah, blah, blah. Point is, that is why we struggle with committing to healthy habits. You might ask yourself, why am I struggling with this? Why am I struggling with getting up at 5 a.m. every morning? Or why is that person not struggling with getting up at 5 a.m. every morning? Because that person has subconsciously made it their habit, okay? We have to work hard to make it a habit first. And then when it becomes a habit, it's no more a struggle because the autopilot kicks in, okay? You make it a habit long, it's just another form of indoctrination. So you see, for 7 years we were indoctrinated, get up, brush your teeth, go to school, run the race, okay? And then like, oh, I'll get up 5 a.m. You'll see them struggle for the first 3 months. And then you'll be like, wow, they've been doing this for like 10 years, getting up at 5 a.m. It's because they've programmed themselves to do it. And now, when you see them get up and just do it, no complaining, no groaning, it's because they've actually gone to autopilot. They're gone into robot mode now. It's normal, okay? So we struggle with committing to healthy habits because it is completely new to us. We're putting in a brand new program, okay? Think about when Facebook first came out. Oh, devil. Everybody was like, don't go on there. This happened on there. Look at everybody now. Everybody's over here showing off themselves, showing off their kids, right? I hope you're laughing because it's right. You know, we had a time on St. Helena when people thought the airport was going to do more damage than good. And, you know, as you do, everybody jumped on the bandwagon. Yes, it's going to ruin it. Wait, nobody's not even going down there on the plane to ruin it, you know? It's like, come on. But anyway, that's a different conversation. The point is, what you put in is what you get out, okay? Now, why am I struggling to commit to healthy habits? And this is going to be a hard blow, and that's why I used a personal one myself. The reason why I struggled to commit to being happy is because I have been indoctrinated in a way that I didn't experience happiness quite a lot, okay? And the thing is, when you spend 28 years of your life being unhappy and chasing happiness, you know? I'm not saying I was never happy. There were happy moments in my life, but 95% of the time was quite unhappy. And that is because of the conditioning that we go through. So now I am committed to a happy life, or Sarah Lee is committed to a healthy lifestyle by doing the body blast. And I'm sure when she first started last year, it might have felt like, oh my God, I'm dying. And now Sarah Lee can tell you for herself, she wakes up in the morning and she's like, yeah, I'm on my session today, I can't wait. Okay, she's gone through that struggle of taking it from absolutely hating fitness or sports or anything, and then realize why she wants to do it. I want to feel good, you know. I don't want to have this pain in my neck. Some people have neck pain. I don't want to have this neck pain. I don't want to have this crunching, you know. I want to get rid of my belly, whatever people's why is. And she's realized that why, and she's committed to it by recognizing that why and taking action. You see, they go hand in hand. Why? Okay, I'm committed. I'm doing it. Why? and it becomes a habit, and they go together, you know? They really do go together. And the reason why we're struggling is because, one, we haven't figured out why we want what we want. We haven't figured out why we want to have £1 million yet. Ask yourself, why do I want £1 million? People will joke about it, and I don't think it is something we should joke about. Because by mocking it, by mocking that you're going to have £1 million, makes it less of a reality. So when you say, I have £1 million, you have to know that it is yours. And then you have to say, why do I want £1 million though? Well, I want to buy a £600,000 house. That's my why. How are you going to get that £1 million? I'm going to play the lottery all day. For 90 days, I'm going to play the lottery. See? This is what I'm going to do and why I'm going to do it. Got my £1 million. I'm buying my £600,000 house. Right? This might make no sense to you. This might make complete sense to you. Everybody in his time. And the commitment part, I will tell you this right now, no joke. Some people will figure out why they want it. So let me give you an example. Danielle, I want to get fit and healthy. This is a real life story, no names. I want to get fit and healthy because there's very high illness rates in my family. Diabetes, cholesterol, you name it, my family's had it. And I lost my mom at a young age, and I want to be there for my children. I have children, and I don't want to die before they live. That's their why. And you might be sitting there thinking, wow, that's some serious shit right there. And it is. That is a big why. That is a big motivator. But when it came to the commitment, nothing. But that why is still there. And it's heartbreaking. The most heartbreaking thing is when you hear news that that person gets ill, you know, or that person does pass. You can talk to a mindset mentor about why and all of that, but my point is their why is such a big motivator that it should have you up, committed, ready and going, you know. You should be smashing it and winning awards right now. But the thing is, when we forget our why, when we forget the why am I doing it, that is when the commitment really takes the struggle. Okay? So, if you do have any questions, ask them. So, before I come back next time, we're taking our why. We're choosing one why. If you're feeling like a champ and you want to go all out and you're like, right, I'm going to clean up this life I got and stop sitting in front of TV every night and eating, I don't know, Cheetos, 3 bags of them, whatever you eat, then you can write down more whys, you know. Let's use the example of, okay, I want to get abs. I want to have a 6-pack. Okay, why? Because I want to fit in my clothes. What else? Because I want to look good. What else? I want to pull that girl or that guy. I want to have a relationship. That's my 3 whys. I just gave you one there, okay? And then we'll talk about committing it. All I want to tell you is, once you figure out these 2 things and you raise the awareness, you discover why you want to be healthy and well. Without the basics, you feel good. Morning phaser, you want to feel good, you want to look amazing, you want your body to function without you having to make it function from outside. Like if you're taking pills to go to the toilet, that should be a big motivation why. You know, if you're taking pills every day to relieve pain, that should be a big health and well-being why, a big motivator. Because our bodies aren't designed to do that. Our bodies are created in such a beautiful way that it can take care of itself if we take care of it as well. Okay, so those are big motivators. You write down your whys, and we can start to make the first step less scary. Because let's look at it this way. First time you go to the gym, okay? If you've never been in a gym in your life, the first time you go to the gym, one, it stinks. There's sweaty people everywhere, and there's grunting and gruffing, and people are pushing you out the way to get weights that they can't even lift. Sorry, I had to do it. Anyway, and it's scary. That first step is very, very scary, okay? Once we discover our why, taking the step to commit to it, okay, it's not going to be as scary. And as long as we're chasing our why and we're committed, hi mom, welcome. We're chasing our why and we're committed, we don't struggle anymore, okay? And I'm all about not struggling. Man, we're all struggling, I get it. And life is about struggle. But if we're constantly struggling with the same problem for 30 plus years of our life, something's got to give. We got to say enough is enough. Like me, I had enough of being unhappy. You know? And when you say, no, enough is enough, I'm done. And I still go in my little bubble sometimes because I was conditioned to do that. Okay? And don't feel bad when you go into your safe space. When you break that habit, don't feel like you've given up. Just recognize, oh, what am I doing? And I'll be testimony to this. I'm getting better at coming out of my bubble. So when I'm in my unhappy, they said that about me. No, they said blah, blah, blah. And you made it about you. They was talking about people in general. They was talking about people in general, and you said, oh, it's about me. He's saying that. They're saying that about me. She's saying that about me. No, they don't even know you're watching. Okay? You're one of 30,000 people watching this video. They're not talking about you. And I'm like, okay. And then I raise an awareness. Hey, isn't this what I'm struggling with? Hey, this isn't what I want. This isn't how it's supposed to go. What do I want? I want happiness. Why? Because I want to be happy. And then you come out of your bubble and you're like, oh yeah. This is very dear to my heart. And there's nothing worse than seeing people you love struggle. And there's nothing worse than going through struggle on your own. And I do hope that this feature helped today, because health and well-being is ours. We just got to take it, okay? And we can have it. You're welcome to connect with me anytime. If you got any questions, I'm leaving the board open. Please don't take anything personally. It wasn't personal today. Remember, you are amazing, you know. And I know I didn't get told that enough. And I think that we should be taught, you know, we should make a habit when we wake up in the morning, either to tell ourselves, I am amazing, look in the mirror, or say, thank you, Catherine, it's lovely to see you always. Thank you so much. Always, you know. And if we've got children, or if we've got a husband or a wife, we should make a habit of looking at them in the morning when they wake up and be like, hey, you're amazing, you know. Or if you're walking down the street and you see somebody crying, don't walk past them. Ask them if they're okay. You saw them for a reason. Okay? And just remember that, you know? You are amazing. Everybody's amazing. The only thing is we just forget. And it's lovely. Have a nice day. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, everybody. No questions. Invite your friends along. The Wellbeing Uniquely You community is for everybody, okay? Thank you, Sarah Lee. You too. I love you so much. And I'll see you tomorrow. Woo! We're on week 5. Bye, everybody. Have a nice day.